Hey everyone, we have another e-bike to review today. Today it's the DYU, what's it called? DYU D3F. As you can see, we've already had a chance to take it off-road, get it a little dirty. There's one issue. I'm in Spokane, Washington right now, where the air quality index is 491 out of 500. There's the sun, all orange and gross. Ugh, that's all smoke. Usually you can see the trees out there. It's pretty gnarly and I don't really want to be outside, but I have to film a video with this bike. It's a little small. I haven't really tested anything in this segment before. It's like a small, compact, foldable one, which we'll get to how well it folds here in a second. One of my cousins does downhill mountain biking. He saw this in the garage and decided to downhill mountain bike this, which may or may not be a good idea, but I will say it surpassed my expectations as far as durability. Here's a little edit of him, and then we'll get to the rest of my thoughts.
That was so scary.
It's really small. To adjust the seat, you have to loosen it and then you can pull the seat out. It doesn't go very far. This is the tallest that you can actually put the seat. I just look like I'm riding like a children's bike. My knees go all the way up to my elbows. The battery is right here. It's not detachable, so whenever you need to charge this thing, you better hope you can fit the whole bike. We've got double disc brakes on the front and rear. The only thing is that usually the rear brakes are on the right side, the front brakes are on the left side, but on this bike, it's switched. Handlebars are pretty basic. You have your power switch. This indicator shows how much battery you have. This button, as far as I can tell, all it does is if you hold it for like 5 seconds, it turns the headlight on. You have a little bell that I need to screw down a little bit better. And then your throttle, which is a twist throttle. I will say, I'm not a huge fan of the twist throttle. Already these handlebars are like fairly small, and then I found myself accidentally twisting when I don't mean to. That can be a little iffy. Other than that, the simplicity is okay. The rest of the bike is pretty simple too, so it fits with the general theme. Range is about 15 miles while using the throttle. We got about 2 hours in before we ran out of juice. The motor is 250 watts. It's not quick, but it'll do. The top speed is about 15 miles per hour. The 14-inch wheels are small, but they seem fairly durable. The detachable brake light seems like kind of an afterthought. It does fold, which makes it packable, but not necessarily portable. It's easy to throw in the car, but still too bulky to carry upstairs or on the bus. Also, the folding mechanism is a little sketchy and the release tab is prone to sliding off. Finally, let's talk about price. At $459, what the DYU lacks in features, it makes up for in affordability. At least that's what I thought. But then I noticed something. I started to see these bikes everywhere. Only once have I seen an e-bike that I reviewed out in the wild. All of a sudden, I saw this bike 3 times in like 1 week. Out of curiosity, I Googled tiny e-bike, and it wasn't long before I started to see some very similar looking bikes, including this one with the same body, same wheels, same everything, but for $250 at Target. So in conclusion, the DYU D3F is surprisingly durable. It held up to all my cousin's shenanigans. I mean, in all honesty, it actually is pretty fun, but it's probably too small to be practical for a fully grown adult. Plus, its parts are clearly being shared between other platforms, one of which is currently on sale for about half the price at Target. Thanks DYU for sending me this bike. You probably wish you didn't right now. I gotta keep it real. That being said, DYU does have some other offerings on their site, so I'll link it down below. They do have quite a few other options, and it looks like a lot of them are on sale right now. Check it out, DYU. Would I get this tiny one? Probably not, but it was still fun to mess around with it and take it places that it probably shouldn't go. So, thanks DYU, check them out. That's the D3F. See ya.